Yeah, it should be right. Let me see. Okay. So what we're going to do is let's go and give it a trial run and feel relaxed, and let's go through a couple times. Welcome, and thank you for being with us today with, let me do that again. Welcome, and thank you for being with us today. It's always good to have you join Charter School Radio, where great minds discuss ideas. We are not the average minds that discuss events, or small minds that discuss people. We discuss ideas. I am Joe Darrow, your guest host, sitting in for Coach Dennis Snyder, who is away on business today. Our first segment, we have a great opportunity. We have a representative from the International Leadership course at Eskimo Charter High School. Joey Stevens is working on a really fascinating, interesting program about getting jobs in America for youth. And so the name of your group is, what was it?
Synergy.
Synergy Group. And why don't you tell us a little bit about it, Joey?
Well, our goal is to promote the Starbucks experience to the Chinese people.
Okay.
Starbucks has kind of gotten into China, but they haven't really expanded yet.
Okay.
And our goal is to help them in any way possible. We want to stimulate the global economy. We want to create jobs for American and Chinese individuals.
Well, that sounds great, because so then it's a win-win situation.
Yes, sir.
So you create jobs in China, and you also create jobs in America.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, tell us a bit more about your idea. What's the concept?
Well, we want to achieve our goal by implementing the skills that our school has in graphic design, photography, video, and web design.
Okay.
We want to create a dynamic PR campaign, as well as we want to utilize the Chinese social networks such as QQ and RenRen. We believe that the Starbucks culture, when combined with Chinese values such as family and education, will be very successful and very profitable for everyone involved, really.
Well, that's really great, because I've seen all over the net, you have people using social networking to connect in with other people. So you're using social networking in the United States as well as China? How does that work? Who is QQ? What is that about?
Well, it's actually the largest social network in the world.
Okay.
It's one that all the Chinese people use, as well as those who want to get in touch with the Chinese.
Okay.
It's kind of, it's very similar to the American Skype.
Okay.
Our whole goal in creating jobs is because the Huntington Post recently rated that individuals from 16 to 24 have an unemployment rate of 51%.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's
so
amazing.
Our goal is to bring down that number as much as we can.
But one thing I find interesting about this is that you're not out there looking for a job. You're out there creating the marketplace. You're out there using your social networking skills. You're utilizing some of the skills in terms of building websites, using video, using photography to help promote the PR campaign, and utilizing the technology that exists already.
Yes, sir.
So you're not waiting for somebody to call you for a job. You're actually going out and making that job.
No.
Okay. So is that a part of that? I get that?
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, the president of Starbucks, Mr. Howard Schultz, thinks exactly the same. He believes that money should not be put towards politics anymore, but important things like education. And we believe with him that he's very, very correct in thinking that, and that we want to help him out as much as we can.
So your agreement with what he's saying
Yes,
is that not waste the money on politics, but put the money toward kids that are really working hard for a better education, and also with this entrepreneurial education. That's what it sounds like you're doing. You're getting entrepreneurial education where you're going out there and doing something. You're not waiting back, not waiting passively, waiting for things to come to you. You're actually going and making that happen. Okay. So if Mr. Schultz is listening to this program, what would you like to have done? What do you want to say to him? Do you want him to give you a call? You have a phone number you want them to call?
I'd love them to contact the school, Escondido Charter High School, and hopefully we can have a business relationship, and hopefully we can have opportunities, as many opportunities as exist.
Okay, so let's go ahead and give them the phone number. It's 760-737-3154, extension 258. It'll get you right into my classroom. And I'd like to have them contact you and probably work out a deal in terms of your PR and marketing campaign. So what do you have to show for them? You're going to, next week or two, you're going to have a website up.
And a video.
And a video, and then you'll be connecting in with, was it QQ or RenRen?
QQ.
QQ. So you'll be connecting with Chinese kids that also like to go to Starbucks in QQ. Okay. Now, what do you have for me? I'll be going into China during during the Thanksgiving break.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like me to do? Want me to go ahead and contact all the Starbucks people?
Yeah, in the area of Shanghai, that would be great. We want to maybe have a few surveys done of what the Chinese young adults would like to see in their Starbucks.
Okay, very good. And then what you want out of this is what? You want to be able to afford a trip to Shanghai to complete this project?
Yes, sir. Our goal is to, for my whole team, is to go over to China during spring break and market as much as we can and advertise Starbucks.
And connecting with the people that are using social networking. Okay, how big is your team?
4 people.
Okay, 4 people. Why don't you go ahead and name them off?
There is Joseph Garcia, Cyrus Palizben, and Jessica Escalante, and myself.
Okay, so you want to be able to go over there, and right now our present expenses is about $1,500 per person to go there, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good, excellent, very good. This sounds great. Anything else you want to say about your project, about the class or the course, or
no, sir? I hope that we can have a business relationship very soon.
Very good. Thank you very much. Now let's go ahead and please stay with us. We'll be right back with our guest after the next commercial break. You're listening to Charter School Radio Broadcasting from the Escondido Charter High School Studios, the worldwide leader in internet talk. Very good.